Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Post-Match Analysis on Forever LFC. What a weekend. I can't believe it. City and United dropped points at home and away to Tottenham and at Stoke respectively. My word, it could not have been any better. Except for the fact that if I had to put our game into three words, it would be scruffy, stagnant, and not fluid enough. I know we've seen Klopp's post-match presentation, and he was utterly disappointed. He even quoted him saying that he felt we weren't ready for the game, and I completely agree. From the get-go, Swansea had the upper hand, which is so unlike us because for the last 5 games, apart from the Burnley game, we've dominated the beginning half. We dominated possession. We played with high tempo. We created chances, whereas in the Swansea game, we kind of just were disorganized. We never got more than like 10 passes together. We never had an end product. We never looked like we were going to score, and we always looked vulnerable. And once again, the usual story, we conceded to a set piece. And I felt we deserved to concede because we were so disorganized. I saw Lovren and Matip claiming for an offside, whereas 3 Swansea players were free on the back post, and like we should have been, we got punished. Straight after that, I saw we tried to up the tempo, we tried to create chances, and then unfortunately Adam Lallana got injured. That dropped Felipe into the midfield. I felt he did really well for his first time playing in that kind of a role because we know he's got a box of tricks. We know he's skillful enough to get out of tight spaces, which we saw. So that could be another possible formation and solution if Lallana can't make the United game. But a few talking points on the game. Like I said, we dug in deep. And dare I use it, we showed a lot of character and we got 3 points. Bobby Firmino was outstanding. He sometimes shows us why we actually love him so much. Because yes, he was a bit non-existent in the last couple of games, but then again, when we needed the most, he rocked up, pitched up, and got us a goal and an assist. So for me, he was my man of the match. My second man of the match was very close, even though on paper he didn't do as much, but judging by his performance, was Coutinho, because he created a lot and he defended it really, really well, which I never thought he had in his bag. So obviously Klopp is changing a lot of players' mentality in order to actually mold to the way the team has to play, which is really good because now we get to have Studge up front. And I just felt Studge didn't do as much as he could. Yes, he claims that he doesn't want to play out wide. Yes, he claims that he's supposed to be the main striker. But as a main striker, you've got to take your chances. You've got to be fit. You've got to end your chances and be more clinical in front of goal. And I think Studge didn't do what we know Studge can do at his best. You know, maybe he can say he's not match fit yet, but I think you've got to prove a point. Divock proved a point when he started against Derby in the League Cup. So I only feel it's right for Studge to chip in now. We know he's working hard, we know he's running hard, but he's got to just prove to be that clinical finisher that we all know and love. But this new formation with Lallana dropping out and Coutinho in that midfield 3, I think could work against United, but I know we have to do much better in terms of set pieces, especially now that we know that United are so threatening, as we saw today against Stoke. They were so threatening with the likes of Pogba, Ibrahimovic, and Smalling up there. So we really need to get our defensive organisation well. Sticking with our defensive organisation, I think Karius, like I said last week, he needs time to adapt. But I also feel that we can't give him too much time, and he's got to know and learn how to play the way he wants to play and adapt to our tactics. Because yes, we know he's a wonderful sweeper keeper. We know he's very confident, but at the moment I can't see any of that. At the moment, I can see a keeper that has no confidence and doesn't want to doesn't want to do what we know he can do at his best. For example, at the end when Swansea had a set piece and the defender, I think it was Ahmad's partner, he poked it wide. That could have been the equalizer and I would have been distraught because we worked so hard to get the winner and to come back from a goal down. because I think the defenders all switched off because they thought Karius was going to come out and punch the ball away, which he made the movement to do, but never ended up doing eventually. But I think that will come in due time. You can't criticize him too much. This is only his third game, I think it is, and this is a true test. So Klopp has a big decision to make in terms of whether Mignolet is going to start or not against United. But like I said, there's 16 days until the next game. Our players hopefully can get a good rest, and the international break will be fair to us, which you all know us as Liverpool supporters, we hate the international break because all goes wrong during that time. Another thing I wanted to pick on was Mane. We're so used to him dominating teams on the right-hand side, taking on players and just running at them. I felt he wasn't himself for whatever reason, but he still put in that shift. Him and Klein were linking really well down the right-hand side. We just couldn't get that end product, which Klopp speaks about a lot. So I think there's a lot of work that's going to be done during this next couple of weeks before the United game, because really I feel that once United get on song and in sync with each other, they're going to be a very hard team to beat. And I know it's at Anfield, I know it's under lights, I know it's going to be a crazy night, but we still have to put in the shift and be extra good defensively because of the likes of Ibrahimovic, Pogba, Martial and Rashford with lightning pace. They're going to put our defense to the test, and we've got to rise above the occasion and do much better. But like I said, everyone put in a wonderful shift. Bobby, man of the match for me by all standards. He just looked very vibrant. He looked like he was going to always create something. And the front three of Mane, Firmino and Sturridge, I mean, it's deadly with Felipe bobbing up. Then you have Emre Can and Mark Grujic in for cover, which is really, really good. And I mean, we have very, very good strength in depth. We just need to find the correct formula, and we need to get going from the minute the whistle blows, or from the second the whistle blows, because we can't afford to let teams attack us and play their game. We've got to play our game and take the ball to them. Attack them all the time. We have very, very skillful players with Mane's pace, Firmino's vision, Coutinho's trickery. I mean, it's a winning formula. We just got to get on from the get-go. Well, guys, that's it from me. I hope you liked the video. Hear from you soon. Enjoy your international break. Cheers.